Climbing the stairs, going to my loft, my cat Flesh is waiting in the hallway to greet me. These are ebony pencil done on Arches paper, 18 by 24. About 20 years ago, 1990. Here's Flesh at the door. I've got groceries. Here's a great cat. Here's a great animal. This is in the morning or whenever I got up, which was usually around 1 or 2 in the afternoon, waiting for the coffee to perk and listening to saxophone music. Now I'm reading a Life magazine from 1940 something and sitting in a rolling chair. That's not a wheelchair. I can walk. And Flesh is touching my arm for attention. Looking out the window with Flesh up on the window frame. After breakfast. And sometime in the summertime, going out and sitting and having a cup of coffee and a cookie. And a street cat would visit and I'd feed him and Flesh would watch. And having supper, my soup, and Flesh is watching television. This was a preliminary drawing that I never finished, at least in that style at that time. Instead, I did another version in this usual style, which is much more dramatic. But I think I like the earlier one better. This was a poster proposal of an artist that's called The Joy of Painting. the artist being me, jumping up because I'm happy with the results or something like that. And Flesh is looking out from underneath the table. This is by no means my studio. It's so cluttered. It's nothing like this. Another series or another single drawing of my family having Sunday dinner around the table. My father, my older brother, my sister, my younger brother, my mother, and I'm the kitchen chair. That became a painting, as most of these have. This was a poster, drawing for a poster, which was finally done in oil. My mom making dog cookies, which she never did, and the dog looking into the open oven, wondering about where those dog cookies came from. This became a poster also. My dad coming up the stairs as a poster bringer. And me and my cat looking down. This is actually my stairs. This is a time machine drawing that later became a painting. Me visiting the past by using the idea that all artists live in the bottom layers of their pictures. If I just painted where I wanted to go and ripped out of the bottom layer, I could be there. So I'm visiting my father the night before he died in 1953 when I was turning 15 years old. This is visiting my dog when I was 7 years old. In this version, I'm warning the kid me of don't get involved or overly involved with the idea of superheroes. That's me warning the kid me, which was a bad idea, not the warning part, but using a kid that I made up. And later on, I started using a smaller version of me as an old man. Here's the same idea again in the movie house, warning the kid against the values of Roy Rogers or anybody else who was a hero. In this case, it's Roy Rogers and Trigger protecting the woman. And way in the background is an Indian. And this is another version of it in a lighter style, which is what I generally do now more than, so it was sort of incomplete, I thought back then. I don't anymore. And I'm the last kid in the movie house. which I think I am. Because I live on the top floor, I call this series Staring, because people coming up these stairs would be coming to visit me because there's no other floors to go to. So this is an ex-girlfriend with a birthday cake, and my father and my best friend Gil, people I would like to see come up my stairs. I'm greeting them. My cat Flesh is greeting them. So my ex-girlfriend, and she loved cats, and so I gave her a lioness. She would have loved Flesh, I know that. And this is my father and my dog from when I was 7, Fella, rushing up the stairs. You notice the cat's not there this time. I think he's sort of a reborn version of that dog anyway, so. This is an example of people I wouldn't want to come up my stairs. So that's why my fist is clenched and Flesh's ears are down. This is another theme entirely. When I was a kid, I was a pin boy at the age of 13 or 14 in a bowling alley. And this is me in my 60s when I did the drawing, about to get hit by a ball and a pin.